Hello everyone, welcome to Outbreak, a neuroscience escape room in a box. Before we begin, we're going to go over a few things. Make sure to pay close attention because these instructions will help you get the fastest score in the game. This is Allie from our Outbreak team, and she's showing you the escape box that you will be working with. First, we are going to go over the different types of locks that you will encounter during the game. There are 3 types of locks that you will encounter: number locks, word locks, and directional locks. The first clue that you will be given in the game will give you the codes for the 2 locks on the outside of the black box. These locks are number locks. Turn each of the 3 number dials until the code you want to try is centered. Then slide the square part of the lock in the direction away from the numbers. If the code you entered was correct, then it will open the latch. If not, enter a different code and try again. You will also encounter locks that are similar to this black lock. There are bulges on the left and right sides that indicate where you should line up the code you want to try. Once you have inserted the code, pull the lock down. If the correct code was entered, then the lock will open. This blue lock is very similar to the black lock. On this lock, the code should be inserted on the side of the lock. There are lines on the side of the lock that indicate where the numbers should line up. Turn the number dials until you line up the code you want to try, and then pull the lock down. This lock is very similar to the locks on the outside of the box. Once again, enter the code you want to try. Make sure the numbers are centered, and then slide the square part of the lock away from the numbers. If you enter the correct code, the latch will open, and you will be able to unzip the bag. This is the directional lock. Start by clearing the lock by squeezing together the top and bottom of the lock body twice. To enter a code, you will slide the center portion of the lock in the direction you want to enter. Once you have entered the code you want to try, pull down the lock. If the lock doesn't open, reset the lock by squeezing it 2 more times and enter a different code. Here are some of the objects you will find in the box. Not all objects in the box will be used, but everything was placed in the box intentionally. Once you have used something in the box, it will no longer be needed. Make sure to hold on to all the small pieces. Do not open any of the reagent bottles or anything that is taped shut.